All right, family. This is Mo Money Terry here at you again. July the 31st. Do you believe it? July the 31st, the end of the month. It's fun. Mo Money Terry here at you live and in living color once again with PICK-3 at a strategy for all states. Evening draw, state specific, but this system works for any state and any country in the land because it works off the law of average, tracking the 1,000 numbers, which is pretty simple to do and easy to do. And it's easy to do and easy to teach. So that's why I stick with PICK-3 and specialize in it. Okay. Today I can say we hit them again with the 1-9 pair. Okay, that I knew hadn't failed. That I had looked at along with a couple of other pairs. It had been out in 109 days, but I was looking at 23, and it hadn't been out going on 100 days also. So like I say, it's 1,000 numbers. You can't play them all. You want to play responsibly. And I build a bucket list, and I build my daily play numbers, and I just stick with them till they hit. Then I go into my bucket list and pull out numbers that haven't played yet, and I know it's coming, and I start playing them. I don't have to guess or do a whole lot of different rundowns and mirroring numbers and flipping numbers and date sums and grids and all that. It's all in my system. And you tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and know at what at any given time where they are for the year. Okay. So as usual, I start off my system. This is the I guess tutoring course here, you can say, with like beginners, and introduce them to the one and only rundown they ever need to use with this system is the 1-1 rundown. Okay, so the number that came in yesterday, oops, made that error, I was writing too much. This should be the 30th. I always do the number that came in. Today is July the 31st, and this 1918 came in July the 30th on evenings. So, and how we have it here, these are straights. Straights can come in 3 different ways. I'm sorry, straights can come in 6 different ways. Doubles come in 3 different ways. And I got them here. And then I got the date, today's date, and the date, the last time that this number came in on evenings was March the 9th, 2019. March 9th, 2019. Like this, you know how long it takes for these numbers to come back out. That's why it's so important that you track them and see how they're falling, so you'll know how to play them. Okay, you don't have to go to different books or different places to pull numbers out of the air. Whatever you do, if you're not tracking, you're playing a bigger loser's game. It's already set up to lose, but you'll be a bigger loser. So these are the 6 ways that it can come: 918, 981, 189, 198, 819. 891. Okay, these here off of this 1,000 PICK-3 at a glance sheet, the master sheet. You can do the 1-1 rundown to find out where to find this 918 on the master sheet here. 1-1 rundown, what you do is add 1 to each one of the numbers that came in for the day, and that number is, when you add 1 to 9, you get 10, but you don't use the 1, you use the 0. You only use a single number, digit. Then you add 1 to 0, you get 1, 1 to 1, you get 2, 1 to 2, you get 3, 1 to 3, you get 4, 1 to 4, you get 5, 1 to 5, you get 6, 1 to 6, you get 7, 1 to 7, you get 8, 1 to 8, you get 9. Okay? That's fairly simple. After the 0, you're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's why I use it, because it's fairly simple. When you get the number that's at the bottom, it's the same at the top, then you know you added correctly. and adding ones. I know it's pretty, I'm not good at math, that's why I use it. And if you just add ones, it's kind of hard to make an error, okay? Same here. If you add 1 to 1, you get 2, or 1 to 2, you get 3, 1 to 3, you get 4, 1 to 4, you get 5, 1 to 5, you get 6, 1 to 6, you get 7, 1 to 7 to 8, 1 to 8 to 9, 1 to 9, you get 10, but you don't use the 1, you use the 0, and 1 to 0 is 1. Simple. Same here, I ain't gonna go through all that. Pass 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all you're doing. That's all you need in this system that we're using, all right? So now, since you did your 1-1 rundown, you're looking for the number that's used to make up this master sheet. Right here you have 12 numbers to make up the master sheet. And those 12 numbers makes 12 columns. And these base numbers never change to make up the master sheet. There's 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 5, 0, 1, 6, 0, 1, 7, 0, 1, 8, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 5, 0, 2, 6, 0, 2, 7, and 0, 3, 7. That's 12 numbers. Okay, same with the doubles. You got 10 that makes up the master sheet base numbers. 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, 011, 022, 033, 044, and triple zeros. And doubles are numbers with 2 like numbers in it. Just like 100 got double zeros, 011 got 2 ones, then the 2s. That's all that's what we call doubles. All right, once you do this, you want to find out where this 918 is. And it's going to be in column 2, but the number is going to be 013. And the number that you're going to be looking at on the master sheet in column 2 is number is going to change. It's going to be 891. Because anytime you change one of the numbers in the columns in their rotation, the numbers is going to match up to change also. And if you change this number here to anything, if you change this number here to 013 instead of 130, then you will match it up exactly. And that's what the master sheet does, okay? It'll be 891. Okay? Now, we're going to go to column 2, which is here. Let me make sure that you can see it, that is lined up on the camera. Okay, so far so good. All right. Column 2 right here, you see the 813. Matter of fact, the 301 came out yesterday. So it came right down to the column here, and there it is, that 891. You check it off, bam, you're done on the master sheet. All right, you detract that number. And now the strategy behind this is that you want to be able to find all your hot columns and cold numbers, and your mirroring and gridding is all done on here for you. You don't have to do all that. All you got to do is look at the sheets at a glance as you're checking off the numbers. This here works by the law of average. So what it is, we're looking for the numbers that haven't played yet, put them on our bucket list, and play them when we hit, as we hit, okay? Instead of guessing what numbers that you're going to pull your numbers from as they drop. Reason being, all these numbers come 6 different ways. These straights come 6 different ways, and there's 12 of them. So you got in each column come 6 different ways equals 60 numbers. So you got 12 times 60 gives you 720. Okay, that's 75% of the 1,000 numbers that you have to look for, all at a glance with 12 numbers. Once you do the 1-1 rundown on all of them, that's all these are. Done the 1-1 rundown on all of them. That's 75% of the 1,000 numbers at a glance. Bam, you can see where you're at. Same with the doubles. Doubles can come 3 ways. You got the triples can only come 1 way. And you got 9 in them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 times 30 give you 270 numbers, okay, of the 1,000, which totals with the 720 gives you 990 numbers that you're looking at a glance. And then with the 10 of the triples gives you your 1,000 numbers, all in a glance you're looking at. This is the big picture You don't have to do all the grids, the rundowns, the mirroring and all that. We do mirroring in this system, but it's only used to find the opposite number that you might want to play. But 1 in 1,000 odds never change. All these numbers rotating to different positions never change. And by you watching them, 1,000 numbers can take 3 years on an average to rotate out. That's why you want to track, because if you follow these numbers at a glance, you know how they rotate, you know how they rotating out. If you're carrying a number over to the next year, which I do, you know how that number's rotating out. You know what you're building your bucket list all at the same time. When you hit, you know where to go get your numbers. And it's going to get less and less throughout the 3 years, so you'll know what numbers to play and how you're going to hit them. Okay? So, the thing being, another thing like I said, I like about this system is the mirror number or the opposite number is included in the rundown on each column, every column here, okay? And what we call a mirroring is on this, say, grid here. It's like out of the 1,000 numbers, you kind of want to know what the opposite number of it might be. So out of the 1,000, you make a drawing line. So say you play 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 came in. The opposite of the number you was playing came in. Same way if you're playing the 6, 7, 8, and the 1, 2, 3 came in, and the opposite of your 6, 7, 8 came in. If you're playing 3, 4, 5, and 8, 9, 0 came in, the opposite of what you were playing came in, vice versa. That's simple. Okay, just the opposite. Only thing sometimes you hear, you still studying about playing PICK-3, how to play PICK-3, you hear people saying something about mirroring your number. One of your numbers was mirrored. Say you was playing 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 8 came in. They just mirrored your 3 with an 8. If you're playing 1, 2, 3, and 1, 7, 3 came in. They just mirrored your 2 with a 7. If you're playing 1, 2, 3, and 6, 2, 3 came in. They just mirrored your 6, just opposite. Just a single number they mirrored instead of mirroring the whole numbers. Okay? Now, another thing, like I say, when you start building your bucket list, you're going to start seeing how these numbers are falling. And the mirrors, like I said, is already in here. Okay? There's the 0, 1, not 0, 1, 3, but the number that came in today, the 8, 9, 1, the mirror of it is 3, 4, 6. Now, a lot of this you'll be doing in your head because it's going to automatically come to you. You're going to automatically know the mirroring of a number because you're going to just, it'll come to your head because you know the 3 is an 8. The 8 could be the opposite of 3, 4 is a 9, and the 9 is opposite of 4, and the 6 is a 1, and the 1 is opposite of 6. It'll just come to your head. And all these are numerical order from the from the lowest number to the highest number, straight down. Any of these columns all mirror. All the numbers mirror each other. That's very significant. Because if you get two opposite numbers that don't come in, and you carry them, and you see that they ain't came in all year, 9 out of 10, by law average, one of those numbers coming in. So you can look at those numbers and put on your bucket list. That's the importance of mirroring. That's what I look for. I look for numbers that haven't came in and mirror each other. The opposite hasn't came in either. By the law average, those numbers have to come in. Now here, you might also, when you build your list that you carry, you might find a column ain't hit for 3 months. When you hit, you know you're going to be looking at for numbers off of that column, because when you look in here, like I said, you're not looking at just 10 numbers. You're looking at 60 numbers out of the 1,000 and they came in. Okay, if you just paid 50 cent box on all of them when you hit, and in Missouri that's $50, except for the doubles, which would be $100. You add money to your bank to play, but you ain't guessing where your number's coming from, because if you look at, and a column could take 4 months. Now I'm doing my tracking. I can say very often I see it take 5 months. I don't see that, but at least you got your eye on the ball. You know where your number gonna come from. You ain't guessing, because if you find a column in 5 months, I'm definitely playing that column. Even if I ain't hit 5 months, I'm playing that column. I'm putting that column on something for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because highly unlikely that a column gonna be more than 4 months for me that I've tracked. But it can happen. Every day, every state runs different. Every midday and evening runs different. That's why my tracking system, to me, is the best option to any strategy to try to find a number the next day. I don't work to hit numbers the next day. I work to hit the numbers I know is coming. Then when I hit them, I bang out on my other numbers. That's what I do. That's what I do, because I know my numbers coming, because they got to hit by law average. And if they ain't hit, I ain't worried about it, because I'm tracking them to see when they more likely will hit. It's just like waiting in line for anything. You're just waiting on line, waiting to get served, or wait, then when they hit you, you serve, then you go get you some more numbers to be served too. Wait on them, because they coming, because you ain't playing numbers. You can see how they falling. That's how you roll it. That's how you do it. And then after that, I got 4 other little strategies. That's pick 3 at a glance strategies too. That's simple and easy to use. So once I find out what the number is for the day, and I done checked it on the master sheet, which is strategy number 1. That's what I do. Let me turn this light off. It gets in the way. That's what I do. I mark it on the calendar, which is here. All right. And there's the 918 right there. I marked it down already. And see everything in red from tracking. Those all the hits for that month. And I've hit at least $1,000 this month. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't like talking about the money I'm making, y'all. This ain't about me. Okay, I'm hit 1,000 last month. I'm not talking about the money I'm making, y'all, but I'm just wanting y'all to get this picture. Okay, and I got the tickets to show you, but I already showed some of them, but I ain't gonna keep showing these tickets. It works if you work it, and once you learn the system, you'll get it down, and it's gonna be easy. Okay, I write that down. I put the number there. Then, this is strategy number 2. I do the pairs. I track the pairs. I knew that 1-9 pair hadn't failed in almost 100 days. I knew it was coming, but I couldn't add it to my bucket list until I hit. But I knew it was coming. I was waiting on it. If I hit, I know where to add my numbers. Get my numbers from. That's what's importance of tracking. Okay. Now that 918, this is a pairs I'm tracking. Okay. What I do on this 918, I look for the 19 right here. I check it off. I look for the 18, check it off, and then I check off the 89. I check off the 89. Simple as that. At the end of the month, whatever pairs didn't fall, I carry them over to the next month and do the same thing. I highlight them. I make the same triangle that I came up with for tracking pairs, just the pairs, and I carry whatever didn't come over so I can keep my eye on the pairs. That way, if I find a pair ain't failed in 90 days or 100 days, when I hit, I know where to go get my numbers. I just let the fruit on the tree just grow. So when they get ripe and I'm ready to pick them, I go pick the good fruit. I guess that's the only way I can explain this. All right, strategy number 3, the 891. What I do, I make columns like this, right here, 0 to 9. What I do is I check off the 9, I check off the 1, and I check off the 8. Okay, 918 in the positions that they fail. That way, I call that number positioning. That way, I know at the end of the month, if a number didn't fall in a certain position and I'm playing that number, I will alternate my numbers to match up with that number that didn't fall in that position, because by law average, it's got to fall in that spot. Okay, and the longer it takes to fall in that spot, like I'm gonna just explain. 777s, when I was doing this, when I came with this, well, 7s hadn't failed 2 months on no number. 2 months. Now, I'm telling you, that's why you got to track. So I said, wow, 7s ain't failed in 2 months. So I start playing triple sevens. I say, I'm playing triple sevens. I don't care what they say. I played those triple sevens and I hit them handsomely. You can't do that if you ain't tracking them numbers. You can't do it. You're going to be guessing. Track your numbers. Okay. Now, and the way I'm doing that, like I say I'm playing 3, 2, 1. And on my number position, 1 didn't fall in the front spot. All right. I'm going to add to my playing on this 2, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 and 1, 3, 2. If I don't do the number 50 cents straight along with that 3, 2, 1 straight box for a while. Because that 1 got to fall, and 9 out of 10, it might fall with my 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's how I do that one. This here, strategy number 4. Tracking the front pair and the back pair. This is a yearly sheet that I track. Now, all right. The numbers that's at the bottom, at the top and the bottom are the same numbers. But the top is for the front pair, bottom is for the back pair. So like the 981 that came, I check off the 91. Well, I'm going to leave that. You know what I'm talking about. I'll straighten that out later. The 91, and I'm checking off the 18 on the back. This is my yearly sheet. At the end of the year and during the year, I'm keeping up with those pairs so I can see what pairs are left. So when I hit where I'm going to go and get my money. Okay, and I'll carry them year. I don't change them. I carry them over to the next year. I used to start all over from scratch and realized that was a big mistake because I didn't realize that it took 3 years for all the numbers to rotate. But when I realized that all the numbers that hadn't played the prior year that I had been tracking was coming out the next year, that's when things changed for me. That's when I could really start hitting them, okay? And I carry all my numbers over every year, okay? Just like I just hit the 099, like I say, for the 090 for a grand. The reason I did that, see this 09 here? Hadn't failed, front pair. 90 last year, hadn't failed, back pair. I say, okay, 090, and then I looked on my master sheet, see that 090 hadn't failed at all for the year. And any number that don't fall year, I got my eye on it. And I started playing 090 when I hit. I hit a couple of numbers before then. Well, I hit numbers regular because I'm tracking. But I added it to my master sheet and I hit. My bucket list, rather. My bucket list. And I hit, okay? Now, here. These are all the doubles, and I put them in mirror form to line them up. This is a yearly sheet, and I transfer these numbers over from year to year also. Okay? Say, for instance, again, I'm going to go down so I don't have to reach so high. The 11881, the 663, 336, they all mirror each other. Reason being, a 3 can be an 8, 8 can be a 3, a 6 can be a 1, 1 can be a 6. So if I get a column ain't failed all year, I carry that column all the way over to the next year. And so what? Because by law average, something's going to fall off that column. And the longer it takes, the better it's going to be is for me because I got my own in. And when I hit and it ain't failed yet, then I add it to my bucket list. Okay? Say, for instance, if you follow in the column and the 663 and the 336 don't play, I'm looking at that because one of those by law average got to fall. Or if it do just the opposite, if the mirror, the 118 and the 663 don't fall, I'm looking at them two to play because one by law average that next year, whatever, one of them got to fall. Okay? But the numbers going to do what they do, but you'll be able to watch them and tell. When they change up, you can change up. You'll be able to know they changing up. But I didn't really start hitting PICK-3 till I started doing this. And that's why I'm sharing it. I feel it was a gift to me, so I want to try to give it to everybody. You know, if you think I'm bunkers, let me know. I don't care. I ain't gonna say I don't care. I'll share your ideas and we can talk about it. But I'm good. I'm good. Believe me, it's been good to me. I'm retired. Don't worry about nothing. Because PICK-3 gonna keep me going. It will. Believe me. Because I'm tracking the numbers. I ain't letting nobody give me no numbers. Okay? No kind of way. No kind. You don't need to. You don't need to. Why would you? If you're tracking them, you know more about them than they do. So how they gonna give you the numbers? I guarantee you, I know more about these Missouri numbers than anybody know about. But you bet. I guarantee you that. When I was younger, you could call any number. I can tell you what day of the month it fell. Believe me, I could. I can't do that now. I can't do that now. But that's before I came up with this system too. I can memorize every number. But this is it. I'm proud of it. I get hyped every time that I show it. I think it's a blessing for me to be able to even show it. Because I never thought, I always wanted to get it out to people and to the public. But I never knew that God was going to let me live to be 70 years old and go on YouTube and do it. My grandkids, they looked at my subscriber list. And I like to thank all my subscribers and viewers that's helping the channel grow. And my grandkids, and I told them, I had 400 I forget exactly how many. I know 400 subscribers. They said, "Granddad, I can't get 40." So now they want me to explain to them what I do, and I do explain a little bit of what I do. Well, most of what I do, and my granddaughter's coming to help me. But I never thought I just put my VCR away, so you never know. I thought I was gonna be on YouTube sharing this with nobody. So and my buddies, when I told them I was going on YouTube and start a YouTube channel, they almost left me out their house. And they all 70 and 60, and well, all of them over 65. But it's a blessing, y'all. So take it for what it's worth. Reason why I really want to show it, somebody gonna take this farther than I'm taking it. They're gonna see the bigger picture than I see. I see the big picture, a big picture on this. And if you do see it, hit me up and let me know. Because I think it's a little something that can be tweaked a little better that'll really blow this up. And I don't know what PICK-3 with the state's gonna do when we start whacking on them. But all I can say, track your own numbers, track your own midday, track your own evening, track your own state. All right, till we meet again. Peace and love. Play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. God bless.